This past 2 weeks, we've been doing a lot of professional development for our teachers. I'm very appreciative of them coming in on their own on a volunteer basis. They have been working with Mr. Wonky and learning how to teach on the DSL level. The DSL level is referring to digital synchronized learning, and that's where we're teaching students who do not want to come to school in the physical sense. They want to stay home and learn.
So for students in New Albany, Floyd County, e-learning is going to, for as much as we possibly can, mirror the physical classroom environment.
Students who are learning virtually are going to be on a bell schedule where they'll attend school. Let's take the high school, for example. They'll start school at 7:40 and they'll end at 2:26. And they'll attend class just like if they were in the school physically. Their first period ends, 5-minute passing period, they go to second period. We want our parents to know that the education they're going to receive in the virtual setting will be identical if they were sitting in our class.
So the district is ensuring that every student has a device. That's something new for this year. We've had one-to-one program throughout the majority of the district. Because of our current situation, we've stepped that up a little bit, and we are now full one-to-one K-12. And so the district is providing a device that will allow students to participate in every way that we can virtually. So we're using one primary tool to facilitate direct instruction to our students at home, and that tool is Google Meets. And so we are having our teachers and our students be a part of regular Google Meet sessions throughout the day. They might be involved in multiple sessions.
Every day, teachers take attendance. That's why we have arranged our schedule virtually to resemble that as if you were physically in that school. The teacher takes attendance, they do their teaching that day, and then they move on to second period after the first period is over. So we take attendance every period. We went to the A and B schedule purposefully to make sure that our largest schools, which are secondary schools, have an opportunity to social distance properly. So we're basically cutting the amount of students each day. So on Monday and Wednesday, up to Labor Day, those students whose last name starts with A and ends in K will attend Monday and Wednesday. Those students whose last name that ends at L through Z will go Tuesday and Thursday. Then everyone on Friday does virtual learning. So we're estimating on an average day of both Floyd Central and New Albany High School about 650 students attending. With that, those two large schools will be able to social distance properly. Obviously, Prosser's a little bit different, and it's kind of like our elementary school. The K through 6 model, those students stay in that same cohort each day. They don't travel like a high school student. A high school student goes 7 periods. Let's say there's 30 in each class. That student would be exposed to 210 students in one day. The cohort model is what Prosser really is all about. At the cohort model, they basically are attending a AM or PM session. They don't have passing periods. They don't have lunch period. They're going to be with the same 22 students each day in that small cohort, very similar to what an elementary program looks like. Obviously, we gave the parents a choice this year to attend either physically or learn virtually. We did a couple orientations. We sent out some information through the mail and through email about what that's going to look like. What I would like to reassure those parents who have selected virtually is that New Albany, Floyd County is stepping up our program. It's obviously going to be different than last year. We think it's going to be at the level our parents expect New Albany, Floyd County schools to offer educationally. We think it's going to be exactly like a student who's physically studying in class or attending virtually. They're going to get the exact same content, the same education. And we want to assure our parents that's what's going to happen.